Okay, I think we are live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Hi everyone, I'm Aditya. With me, I have Dr. Amit Lal. Let's double check our
Hi
connections if we are
everyone.
actually live. Okay, guys, please confirm if you can actually see us. If you can hear us loud and clear, that would be very helpful. In the meantime, we'll double check connections on our end.
Okay, guys, you can hear us. If you can, I can see a lot of people live on YouTube as well. If you can just
Mhm.
let us comment by confirming that you can hear us loud and clear, that would be great.
Okay, let's double check. So I'm checking on LinkedIn.
I'm checking on YouTube and YouTube. We are live, no problem at all. And a lot of people says yes, loud and clear. Everything is okay. Great.
Perfect. The people are live on LinkedIn as well. So, guys, let's take probably a few more minutes, allow everyone else to join. In the meantime, why don't we get started with a brief overview or like about our location? So, I'm currently based out of Miami, Florida. Dr. Amit, where are you located?
So currently, I'm located in Toronto, in Canada. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in today.
Okay. Uh, so, guys, why don't you add your location in the chat box? That would be very helpful. I can see people are joining in. The crowd is increasing. And guys, one more very important thing. So you can start adding your location. We want our objective. So this the project that we'll be doing. It is absolutely free for everyone to join this particular project. But we also want to make sure that maximum people join this live project. If you can just take a moment to quickly repost this event on your LinkedIn profile. If you're on YouTube, just reshare it. That would be very helpful so that we can reach out to maximum people. We can make as many teams as possible. Our objective is also to create teams, right? And when you repost and reshare, sometimes these events also go in front of recruiters and hiring managers, right? So they never know. Our objective is to tag them in the event, right? So that they can probably interview the top scorers or winning candidates. Let's see where people are dialing in from.
Atlanta, Mississauga. So, guys, if you can repost this event, that's very, very important because now we are also in the, because since more like it's more like a competition, a lot of people participate in this, and the leaderboard also gets updated. We'll only be considering those people who will be reposting this event. So, kindly repost, and if you can just comment in the resection in the section that repost or shared, that would be great. And I be because this will help, and this is a completely free project. We do not charge anything for this. This is open to everyone in any location. So if
Yep.
you can just share it on your LinkedIn, repost it, that would be great.
Okay, let's so guys, let's take one more or 1 or 2 minutes, just repost it. And as Dr. Amit mentioned, now we have made it a criteria for anyone who participate, right? You will be considered in a leaderboard only if you have reposted or shared this event right on your profile, and it doesn't take much effort. Just hit that button. Okay. So in the meantime, let me also pull the deck for the event. Uh, So, Amit, sir, where are people dialing in from? Are they? Is everyone from US or
I
people?
can see people from Calgary. I can see people from Tennessee, Kenya, people from India. I can see people from Virginia, Mississauga, Karnataka, San Francisco, Toronto.
Okay.
So I see a lot of people from different parts of the country as usual. Shahar says reposted. Thank you, Shahar. Farhana says reposted. As if you can just repost and just comment that you have reposted this, that would be great. And I will be really thankful also because we put in a lot of efforts by creating this project, make the platform ready for everyone.
Yep. Okay. And guys, if you can also let us know if you are a first-time user or a repeat user, that would be very helpful. Hmm. So
Okay.
let's see. We have good enough crowd on
Reposted.
our.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Samir. I'm from India, Avjit. Avjit, if you can share it on your timeline, that would be great. Dhani is joining from Toronto. Thank you for Dhani for joining in. You are close to me, most probably. We can connect over sometime. Okay. And today I would like to share one very interesting thing which I was hearing to the LinkedIn head. Aditya, this was a really
Mhm,
interesting discussion which they were doing on job market.
mhm.
They said that in upcoming time in US or in Canada also, or I believe around the world, very few people will go to universities. That was the
Yeah.
finding. They said that most of the companies they are removing this barrier of education,
Yep.
and they are hiring people based on even just plus two higher. Like they have anybody who's just a plus two,
Yep.
companies are ready to hire them if they are talented enough.
Yes.
And
Well, I mean,
this could be, I guess, this could be a very, very drastic change because education loan is so expensive.
yep.
And that's the reason why a lot of people are dropping education and they're directly getting into learning the skill by at their own level, or maybe a lot
Mm.
of boot camps are coming up. And so I guess that could be a very interesting finding. Like next 5 years, maybe the job market might change completely.
Yep. And we can validate it. I mean, if you see a lot of people that we have at High Counselor, right? And I would point out to some of the people who are like our top performers. We hired them when they were in like third year of their engineering or final year of their engineering, had no formal education in product
Yes,
management.
true,
But
true, true.
yeah, but they are like our best product managers right now, even
And
software developers,
two
right?
or two more important point which was very interesting. One, he said that since people will don't generally when we start our career we don't have experience, so a lot of people will be doing a lot of coding practice maybe from different platform, or
Hmm.
project practice from different platform, and a lot of people will also do a lot of short term internships at different
Hmm.
companies to build that experience and then land into a job. So I
Yeah.
guess that is a very, very interesting discussion. I believe later on I'll post it on my timeline also. I just somebody forwarded it to me, and that's very interesting.
Yeah. One more thing, guys, to all the attendees, guys, those who are live, just before this event, I was connecting with one of our candidates that we recently helped land an internship, right? So I was just connecting. We do this call with our candidates, understanding where they're going in their internship journey. So this candidate had a very interesting background, right? I mean, he had no relevant background to data analyst job role, but he wanted to get into data analyst and eventually become AI/ML scientist. Uh, and when we matched him with this company called Now Bank, right? This is a fintech company in London, and the way he described his journey of how he started 2 months ago, had very theoretical knowledge, was not very confident, and today he felt so much confidence just by working on real stuff for what 2 months, 8 weeks, right? And now he's way more confident in writing SQL queries, Power BI dashboard, using Flutterflow to create a website. And this is the real experience, right? I recorded our conversation and I'll just share that raw recording with you guys. I would highly recommend all of you to just watch that 15 minutes of our conversation. It was a very conversational interaction between us, but you would actually learn how a real world experience could transform a career compared to just bookish or the university education of what Dr. Amit just described. I think that is the future. That is the future, and you must focus on that direction. Okay. So now I think that's great. We have 53 people live, and guys, as we said, that we expect you to share it. I can only see that 20 people have reposted it on their
Very
LinkedIn
less
profile.
days, it is less than fifty
Yeah,
percent.
guys,
Kindly
that's not
prove me
fair.
wrong. And
Yeah.
today I challenged Aditya that I'll get 75% people to repost it. So my coupon code is also lying with him.
No,
So guys, let me win by sharing that post.
yes. So guys, those, I mean, I'm sure you're able to hear us. Plus, I'll also add it on the screen here. Please repost and share. It's very important, guys, because look, we have to invite a lot and lot of people again, when you get into the leaderboard, it's a part of it. So even if you do well, you reach there, but if when we double check that you have not reposted it, not reshared it, we would have to disqualify you. So only criteria to join this free project is to repost it. Not a big deal, right? So please repost it. It's very, very
Jesse says
important.
that how to repost on YouTube. YouTube you cannot repost. You can
You
just
can just
subscribe to
share
the
it.
channel and like, or you
Yes.
can share the link with all the other aspirants or anybody who is interested in these kind of projects. And I believe anybody who wants to land up in job into this domain, they should be doing a lot of projects. And we have been continuously making effort, coming up new projects, or
Yep.
investing in the platform with our team. So it's like it's a team effort. So I believe, and we don't charge also for it. So I would request if you can just uh, give a thumbs up, or you can share it, repost it. That will really motivate us to come up with new projects.
Hmm.
We don't want to stop this initiative because now a lot of people have already joined us and they expect us to be live on this day.
Yep.
Repost it, just says repost it. Thank you, Ratnesh. Thank you.
Okay, so I think we are good to get started. We have enough crowd here to get started over. So, yes, Dr. Mita, we good to. I think we can start with.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
have we got
shared the
the
screen. Thank
information on
you.
people? Guys, if you're a first time user, can you please let us know? If you're a first time user, you can probably push thumbs up. If you're a repeat user, you can probably push clap on. If you are on LinkedIn, if you are on YouTube, you can simply post it in the chat box. Okay, just want to understand how many people are new, how many are repeated, so that I can share the relevant information. Okay, first time user. Okay, first time. Good to know. Okay. Amit sir, there are a lot of claps. More claps than the first time user. This
Oh,
is
that's
great.
great. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for coming back to this platform.
Mhm.
And that's really good. And we are also coming up with this option. A lot of people were asking me, messaging me on LinkedIn, why only two projects are open. So we'll be adding one more at least for you guys. By
Yeah,
just sharing, you will open up. Just you
yeah.
can share that project with few people, and you get that project, and you can do it for free.
This is wonderful, guys. I'm glad that you're liking it. And as we have a lot of repeated candidates here, I can see, guys, we always appreciate, and a lot of people have pushed this hand with a heart sign. I don't know what does that mean. I believe that's a repeated one. But guys, those who are repeat users, like we always value feedback because look, we are building a product, right, which is a real world projects platform, and we always want to know what you are liking and what you want and where you want improvement. That then only we can improve it, right? So
True.
if you can quickly let us know in the chat box that other than I love this thing, or I want improvement in this thing, or I hate this particular feature, whatever it is, right? If you just let us know any area of improvement, that would really really help us. If you're liking a specific feature, then also tell us so that we can improve it even more, right? Let's take 1 minute, guys, and please add your feedback. Feedback is super important.
I'm very happy to take criticism, guys, because we want to improve our product, and that's the reason why we will be happy to take all your issues, because every technical product do have here and there glitches which only a user can tell. I cannot tell it, Aditya cannot tell it, but anybody who's doing the project, they will definitely be able to point it out. So we'll be happy to take up all those queries, forward it to our team, let it get fixed, and make a better platform.
Yes. And we'll also update you, right? When you provide us feedback, we'll update you in the next event about like if we fixed it, if we have made those changes, those improvements. I think, yeah.
Aditya, one suggestion which we have got from so many people, what about that GitHub integration? Any update on that one?
So we are working on. So guys, the update on that is a lot of people have asked, okay, can I share this project on my GitHub? The issue with sharing this project on GitHub is that if we provide, I mean, if you share this entire project on GitHub, you'll be providing code. If you provide your code, that means like the solution will be available to everyone who comes to the platform for that particular project, right? So we are trying to figure out a midway, where you can share this project and some of the code that you have written, but not the entire solution, right? Otherwise, what would happen that in future projects, people will go to your GitHub profile, will copy the code and will complete the project. So we are trying to come up with a midway solution, right? So we'll update you on that. We're working, probably should be done by early next week. Okay.
Okay.
So shared.
Shared on my Twitter. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for sharing out on Twitter. Don't about your platform products. I want projects in BA domain.
Uh-huh. Probably in the business analyst domain.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I
Okay.
believe that right now we only offer projects for people in the field of data analyst or maybe data science or maybe in the field of software. We provide in full stack, front end, back end. But this is a good idea. I can note it down and we can come up with certain projects in BA also.
That's a very good point. And Eric has also mentioned, right? I've pulled up Eric's comment. I want you to have something on data analytics in business development. So I think a lot of people who target data analyst role, or a lot of university like University of Connecticut has this program, right? Masters in Business Analytics. So Amit sir, I think we should also look into adding some analytics projects.
And I guess this will not be a big deal for us because we are already adding it only from the perspective of like for hospitals or maybe hospitality. So just taking up a business problem will not be difficult. I guess we
Mhm.
can add it.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get started, I think, on this particular project and details. Let me share my screen. Where is the deck? Okay, here we have the deck. In the meantime, guys, as I asked you for the feedback, if you have any feedback, want to add, would love to get your inputs there. In the meantime, let me just pull up the deck to get started on this particular project details. Okay, and 31 people have reposted it, which is not bad. Not great as well, but not bad as well. But 66
Kindly
people,
make it 50 guys.
yes, and we should expect that. Okay,
Okay.
I've shared my screen. Amit sir, are you able to see this?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Can you see that? Okay, perfect. Cool, guys. So, thanks again, everyone, for joining this live project. The objective of this event, those who are repeat user, you guys already know that the objective is to give hands-on work experience to people so that they can add it to their resume, to their LinkedIn profile, talk about it in their interviews, right? And very soon, probably by end of this week, we will also inform you about a new feature where you'll have your own portfolio page for even one or two projects that you have done, and you can add this portfolio page link on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile, where you can see, hey, go to this link and see projects that I've done. Okay, so we'll get back to you with this portfolio link details with you by end of this week. So by the time you complete this project, you will have a portfolio link as well, right? So no matter how many projects that you have done, you will have your personal portfolio link for data science related projects. Now, before I jump into the details of this particular project, which is statistical loan analysis for risk mitigation and client solvency, let me jump into a little bit details of High Counselor so that you know what you're dealing with. Okay, a little bit about my background. I did my engineering in 2012 back in India. Uh, Came to US in 2015 for my master's degree. I studied at Duke University. It's in Durham, North Carolina. Some of you may know it. After graduating from Duke, I started my career at PricewaterhouseCoopers as a Salesforce consultant, worked there for about a year in Chicago, moved to Deloitte Consulting in 2016, worked there for about 3.5 years as a senior Salesforce consultant. After working with Deloitte, during my time at Deloitte, I was also part of their recruitment team. Because at Deloitte, they have this criteria that you need to participate in the recruitment process, help them with recruitment on every Friday. So visited a lot of universities, hired a lot of candidates for software engineering, data science, and Salesforce related roles. And that's when I realized that why people, especially in entry level or those who are transitioning in their career or those who are looking to upskill to get a better job, why they struggle, right? And big, and after identifying those reasons, I thought it's a great time to leave the job from Deloitte and launch High Counselor as a solution to it. So in 2020, I launched High Counselor with my co-founder Rani Harun, and the journey of High Counselor that started with Rani and myself, just two of us. Today we are about 40 full-time employees in India, Canada, and United States, and we are backed by a bunch of VCs and angel investors and a lot of edtech founders. Now, why we started High Counselor, right? So I noticed that when candidates who really struggle to land their full-time job, the biggest reason why they struggled was number one, because they lack hands-on work experience. This was one of the biggest criteria due to which people struggle to land interview calls. Even when they land interview calls, they're unable to express their technical expertise in a particular job role, right? And that's why we thought that if we could figure out a solution how people can get hands-on work experience, their employability would increase by leaps and bounds, or by multifold at least, right? That's when we launched High Counselor, where we primarily help candidates gain real world project experience through this platform that we'll go through. Right, this one project that we'll do, it is absolutely free, so you can build this particular project, right, and you'll see how you will implement all the skills that you have learned in your universities through online boot camps, through online websites, to solve real world business problems, right? The second way to get work experience is through remote internships, right? I mean, I would consider this as by far the best way to gain work experience and showcase it to recruiters that, hey, I may be an entry level candidate, but look at 2 or 3 internships that I've gone through, right? Which were like 2 to 6 months long. And I have worked on real business problems. And that's where you gain confidence of recruiters and hiring managers, and you eventually land interview calls and hence full time jobs. Now, both of these platforms that we offer, so our real world project platform, two projects are absolutely free. We are trying to come up with ways how we can make more projects free. But right now, there are about 80 projects on this platform. If you want to do all of them or more than 2 projects, the subscription cost is $50 per month or $149 for 6 months. The internship platform cost is about $500. So to help you get a remote internship, there is a fixed fee of $500. Uh, and with this remote internship, you will also get 2 months of projects platform subscription as well. Okay. You can also use code SAVE20 to get 20% discount on the subscription. This code will expire when 10 people will use it. So as soon as 10 people use it, this will be expired. Okay. Now the roles that we support right now. So right now we for our projects platform remote internships. So especially for projects platform, we have projects for anyone who wants to become a software developer, either the front end, back end, full stack. You'll find projects for it. For data science category, anyone who wants to become data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, business intelligence engineer, AI ML engineer, you will find relevant projects for it. For remote internships, we support a lot more roles. That includes software developers, data scientists, product managers, Salesforce consultants, sales, marketing, UI, UX. So remote internships, it's way broader. Now, so that's a little bit about it. How you can find and apply. It's very simple. Go to our websites. You'll find remote internships over here. When if you want to enroll, you can find remote internships here. But to access these, you need to click on enroll now. Simple process. Go through it, make payment, and you'll be able to join remote internships. For projects platform, we'll do one project over here. But if you want to do more, you can simply access these logged projects. You need to subscribe and you'll be able to access everything over here. Okay, perfect. Dr. Amit, do you want to share anything before I jump into this project detail, the specific one that we are doing today?
I guess we are good. So, so guys, the thing here is that most of the people they keep on asking one thing that how does the leaderboard work or how this whole process work. So we'll be explaining all those things also. But the one thing which is very important that the objective and intent of doing this event is main is to help you in increasing your work experience as well as your learning experience, right? And I'm happy that some of the people are do posting their feedback also about the platform. We'll
Mhm.
go one by one on that also.
Great, perfect, perfect. So, guys, let me jump into details of this particular project that we are doing. Okay, so in this project, as I already said, we'll learn the implementation of tech skills. At the end of this project, those who win, there are great prizes as well as everyone who join and complete this project, they will get a certificate of completion of for this particular project. Right, that's for everyone. Now, during this project, Dr. Amit and I will be your functional mentors. Chirag will be your technical mentor. I'll tell you how you can ask any question related to this project. Okay. As I said, reward the person who get first in the leaderboard will be featured on Times Square, New York. Okay, so at the end of this project, in the next 7 days, the person who finished number one now will also explain how you get into the leaderboard, what are the criterias, right? But the person who comes first will be featured on Times Square, New York. The second position holder will get a LinkedIn premium subscription, and third person will get a 50% discount on our remote internship. If they want remote internship on $500, you'll get 50% discount. Okay. And as I said, everyone who finishes the project, but suppose you don't land into the top three positions, you will still get a certificate of completion. Okay. And you can definitely add the details of this project on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile. Now, the project description. Basically, in this particular project, this is a fintech related project. You will unravel valuable insights from complex data landscape, focusing on pivotal metrics like the likelihood of loan repayment. Okay, so any fintech firm that you apply to specifically, this project would be very, very helpful. If not, to all other firms as well, you will be able to show a lot of valuable skills. Okay. During this particular project, you'll transform raw data into vivid visualization, empowering institution with precise insights for responsible lending and reshaping risk management. I mean, I met this someone this morning from KPMG, where she was work in their risk and advisory division. Right. I think this project would be very helpful for any big four consulting firm for the risk and advisory part as well. Uh, your dedication will resonate across the institution, contributing to the ongoing narrative of financial excellence, making every client journey toward financial security truly extraordinary. Now, this project we have divided into three modules. First one, you'll clean the data, right? Enhancing accuracy and consistency as a part of data science domain. The first task that we always do is to clean that data, right? The second module is on data pre-processing, shaping it for analysis and insight. And third one, you'll be using SQL queries to find out specific information from the structured and the clean data that you have created. Okay. Now, steps. Now, how to get started? The project is posted on our platform, highcounselor.com. When you go on our platform, there is a tab called projects at the top. Okay. Dr. Amit, would you like to show a
Yeah,
quick demo of this particular
I'll go through the process.
project? I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
I can see your screen. Yes.
Okay, so guys, you have to go to this homepage that is called highcounselor.com. Then go to this project section, and in the project section, you will find this project. And we are doing this one.
Mhm.
What is the title of the project which you are doing right now? I guess this one.
Statistical
Yes, this
analysis.
one. Loan analysis, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so it's coming on the number three. Okay, so once you click on this page, this you will click on this project. It will ask you to sign in. So I already have my account on this platform, but if you are new to this platform, you need to create your account. Just click on create an account, and then it will ask for your details like full email ID, phone number, uh, are you physically located in US, what is your LinkedIn profile, just your basic information. Once it is done, just close it, and then again I'll go with the sign in. You will get an email with your username and password, and now you will sign into this your account. Now click on this project. And now you will be able to see all the details of the project description, the different tasks, different modules, everything is here. But you need to click on go to Sandbox. So click on Sandbox, and after this you will see this plus button. So your sandbox will be empty if you are doing it for the first time, since I have added more projects also in the last few events. But now what you're supposed to do is click on plus button, and you can add this template. So we are doing this statistical loan analysis, just click on choose template. So it will take around maybe a minute just to load. You can see the project already started loading. So once it gets started loading, and once this gets loaded, you will see this kind of button called Open Sandbox. So we'll just wait for that
Mhm.
56 seconds and then we can start.
So guys, let me also explain a little bit about what is happening right now, right? So when we created this platform, we used to ask candidates to create this project on their system, right? And they used to submit their files to us. But then a lot of candidates told us or provided us the feedback that my system doesn't have great RAM, I don't have a great processor, I didn't don't have a specific Python libraries. So what we did then that we created a functionality where system is creating a virtual laptop for each and individual candidate. So this will be your virtual lab in which you'll build this project right from scratch. So we have taken all that pain, whether you have a compatible system or not, and this would also allow you to create your project portfolio. So here it is ready now. Look,
And
it
the
took like
biggest
about a
and the biggest benefit, I would say that you can work from anywhere, any location. So, for
yes,
example, even if I don't have any laptop, more like just Google Drive, I can access from anywhere. So you can access this platform from anywhere, any system. You can log in, you can start working on your project wherever you left off. So
yep,
just click on Open Sandbox. So here you can see now uh, all the tasks are here 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So once I click on task 1.1, it will show me the task, what I'm supposed to do. I can write my code over here in the Jupyter notebook, which is loading right now. And now you can see all everything is available over here. I can write my code. Once the task is completed, you can run this task. You can check whether the result is going in the right direction. So you can see right now it's in orange color. Once you complete this task, this will be in green color. Apart from this, we also have this leaderboard over here. So you can see already 30 people have started doing this project, right? So, and you can always see who is on the top, how much time he is taking, and you can see the live feed, who is completing which task right away, right? So this is very helpful, and it creates a very competitive environment, also engaging also at times. So it is very important. And for leaderboard, if you want to win exciting prizes, you want to get featured on the Times Square. So so important thing is to be on the leaderboard. It keeps on updating every minute, like, because I've lowered if so many people are doing it. So you have to be accurate, you have to be efficient, at the same time you have to invite people also. That's very very important, because then only this will you will, even if you complete all your tasks but you have not invited anyone, then you will not be on the leaderboard. So you have to invite other people also. That's very important to increase the community. So how you can do this, just click on this invite friends, and now you will get the link. Also you will get a section where you can add in through email ID also. So in this way, you can invite people. One
yep.
more interesting thing you can see over here on the top, you can see LinkedIn post. So LinkedIn post means that once you click on this, you will see some templates of sharing this project on the platform. So we have created already some templates. You can use this template, you can share it on your LinkedIn, let other people also know what you are doing. So if you can now confirm that whether you have understood this process or not, that would be great.
And guys, I would like to re-emphasize again on LinkedIn post tab that is given over there, right? And I was just telling this to one of my mentees, and I'll share that recording. If you are not going to create your personal brand on LinkedIn by telling people what you're doing, what skills you're learning, then you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. Imagine that you're learning SQL, you have written a lot of queries, you're learning a lot there, but you only tell about this to your friends or probably your parents in your home, right? Compared to when you talk about it on LinkedIn, just telling that, hey, I just started on this project on this particular platform, and here are the skills. I utilize SQL to solve these business problems. Here is a screenshot of my work. just posting it on every other day may bring a lot of opportunities to your door.
And I can give you an example also in this. Look, if somebody is a musician or somebody is a dancer, that's a skill, that's an art, right? So if somebody is not showcasing it on YouTube or maybe on Instagram or any other TikTok,
Mhm.
that means nobody is able to recognize his talent. And we have seen people becoming so famous in the visible eyes of in top of the industries. They're working with top of the people just by sharing their own content. So it's
Mhm.
very important that whatever you are doing, share it on LinkedIn so that you can build your personal brand. Anybody going through your profile will be able to know that this is an active candidate, is learning something, is doing something. Plus, very importantly, if you reach out to your own community, let's say I have my 2000 people in my LinkedIn. If I reach out to those people, I share with them, they will also be able to know that you are doing something, and maybe their connection will also be able to see it. So a lot of visibility you will get by just sharing it. And that's why we created those templates. And that has been helped so many people by sharing it and helping more opportunities for them, opening doors for them.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So I think, Amit sir, we should also add this in a criteria of leaderboard ranking, because when people don't create their personal brand, it's actually detrimental for their growth, right?
True, true.
And guys, I can tell you, a few months ago, like 6 to 8 months ago, I used to have like 1,000 followers on my LinkedIn. I started talking about my journey. Today I have like 111,000 followers on LinkedIn, right? And this opens up a lot of doors, an opportunity to communicate, right? So soon we are going to implement this also
And
as one of the
even if
criteria.
you are a great coder, you look at this person, you are very technically very sound. How people will be able to know it
Yeah.
till the time you let them know that what exactly you are doing. We also hire at High Council, and we always look at somebody's work. We ask for portfolios. We ask for okay, we are looking for video editors. Can you send me some of your samples? So that
Yeah.
is very important. So as a when you're doing code, when you're writing a code, if you share it, if you keep it on your portfolio page, you post it on your LinkedIn, a lot of people will be able to associate it with, and moreover get motivated so that they will also start doing the similar things.
Hmm. Yep. Guys, I think one last thing, Dr. Amit, that we can cover before jumping into questions is uh, how
Internships.
people can ask any questions to us.
Oh yeah, questions part. Yes, yes.
That was an important one. Let me share my screen. So, guys, now during this project, you will certainly come across some questions that you, or the concerns, right, or confusions. All you need to do is simply go to your YouTube, search for our channel, which is Aditya Counselor. Okay, go to this particular channel, uh, and you'll find this channel over here. On this particular channel, go to live section. Under live, you will find this particular project. As you can see, this project is currently live over here. This one, analysis loan for risk management. Simply go to this particular project, and whatever question you have, just put it in the chat box, and our team will continuously monitor and will get back to you on it. Okay. If I just give you an example for the previous projects, as you can see, under live, for example, we did a project with Sai last week over here or over here. uh, all the questions that candidates had, they simply added it over here, and our team responded to them. So please take a moment to simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, because when you subscribe for it, any information that we add, you'll immediately get it, right? So any question that you may have will be you will ask on our LinkedIn channel, and we will keep an eye on it. And here is the URL, or probably the address of our YouTube channel. Okay. So please, guys, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that if we add any update to this particular project, you will be immediately notified. Okay. Perfect. Amit sir, you want to go through all the comments that we have related to project feedback, or sorry, platform feedback that people provided us?
So I guess one I got which says that task in the project should be more complicated. So earlier we used to do complicated projects, some tougher
Mhm.
ones also, but we've seen that people were not able to complete it. So that's the reason why we started doing a moderate projects. But now what we'll be doing very soon, we'll be categorizing product based on which is an intermediate level project, which is a high level project, or which is a easy project. So that will help people in the platform also to understand that this is an easy project, this is a medium, because not everybody is at the same level.
Yep. Yep. That's a great idea, I think.
A small head, the heading of the project is Statistical Loan Analysis for Risk Mitigation class of SQL. So why are we using Python? Because this project is targeted towards people who are doing data analyst roles. So that is the reason why we have to
And you
use
will be,
SQL
yeah,
in the combination.
yeah, and Python actually you will be using Python
Only for cleaning purpose, I
for
guess.
the cleaning purposes, right? So there you can utilize your Python skills.
Mostly the project on SQL, but for cleaning purposes, you have to use Python.
But I think this is a good feedback, right? We can update it.
Next time we'll write Python and SQL. That will, I guess, that will justify our job.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. You mentioned module 3 that you should be. We have already taken this question, I guess. Or I don't know. SQL for analysis. Is there any opportunity for us to use R or Python instead? I guess the project kindly follow the guidelines. I would say, look, this is not an academic project where you can go to the professor and say that, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. Can you give me another assignment? This is a we have designed it in this way that this is a client-based project, and client always comes with their specific requirement, and we are supposed to complete it or fulfill it. So do not try to change the things, but try to adopt it and try to learn from it. What is the deadline for completing this project? A week. So we'll be closing this project on 25th, and that is a Christmas day also, I guess. Okay. Any other question, guys? Question, suggestion? We'll be happy to take up. Are we good? Did you understood the process, guys? If you can just confirm me that you understood the
Yes.
process of how to enroll in the project. In a nutshell, it goes to highcounselor.com, click on projects, sign up if you're a new user, sign in if you're a repeated user, and then go to the sandbox, add your project, and you can start recording. Yes. Nilab says yes. Thank you so much, Nilab, for confirming. Zora says yes. So those who are already user, I guess they will not be facing any issues related to this problem. But anybody who is the first time user, definitely they will have this issue. Mhm.
Okay. And guys, who's excited to get featured on Times Square, New York? I would love to see you posting about that on your LinkedIn.
Yes. Yes, understood how to sign up and attempt the project. Great. So I guess we are good. Thank you so much for joining in today, guys, and hope this project will really help you. And you can also give us suggestions in the comment section that what other kind of projects we can do on our platform. That would also be very super useful, because sometimes, look, our technical teams, they do come up with new ideas, but I believe the people who are already doing it, they have lots of ideas. So we'll be happy to execute few of them. Okay, I've already noted one, that is business analyst projects, and we'll try to come up with maybe few of them.
Mhm.
So I guess we are good.
Okay. Okay, thanks everyone. We look forward to working with you. Remember, for any questions or clarifications throughout this project, use our YouTube channel, that particular project, right? Comment there. We'll keep noticing that, and we'll respond to your questions over there. And we're excited to see who gets on Times Square, New York this time. Okay. Thanks everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.
Thank you.